I am thrilled to introduce to you two of the stars of The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, Lee Pace and Richard Armitage.
What did you think of the movie?
Lee, are there certain memories that come up for you when you think back?
I always remember kind of like flying into Wellington. I made 3 trips down to New Zealand to make the movies. And I always kind of remember flying into Wellington and thinking, like, boy, what's this one going to hold? Like, what are we going to do, in this time around? I remember kind of sitting around Philippa Boyan's kitchen reading the scenes. And I remember there's one scene where we read the big scene at the walls of Erebor, where it's, me and Bard and and Gandalf, and then up on the walls is, Richard and the other dwarves and Bilbo Baggins. And I remember being gathered around Philippa's table with Peter Jackson and all the actors and just talking about the scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember they kind of get you drunk first, and then they bring the scene out at the end, and you think, oh, this was a rehearsal, and then they ask you, what did you think of the scene? And of course, everybody loved it at that point because we were half-caught.
But it was actually the only time we were all doing the scene at the same time, because of the way, we shoot a scene so epic as that. It's the first time we're all kind of close together, really working out the characters' intentions.
Yeah, there's a lot of separation, obviously, through the filming because of the technical processes. So all of those moments, I think they really understood that it was very valuable to come together and kind of build the relationships offset, because on set it was going to be incredibly difficult. So you were kind of planting little seeds.
Now, did you find that you did develop this sense of camaraderie after working on the 3 films and coming back last year to shoot the additional material?
Definitely, and it's been a sort of thing that's happened every time we've regathered to promote the films. This year especially, it was really lovely to get back with people that you haven't seen for a year, and so many people came from so many different parts of the world. It was similar to the experience that's the dwarves are certainly having in the story, where we kind of gather and go on a quest together. It really felt like that. So nice to see everybody, and really this was the final farewell. So yesterday at the premiere in Los Angeles, when you hug someone and say goodbye, it really was goodbye.
What is the experience like of actually watching the completed movies? Because I'm sure it is a radically different experience than acting them, with seeing all the visual effects come together.
Well, you see a lot of stuff that you never knew was there when you were shooting it. Because I remember talking to Pete about the army, and I was like, it's going to be a big army, right? And he was like, oh yeah, it's going to be big. Yeah. And I'll be like, but it's going to be like really like big army around me. And he was like, yeah, it's going to be really big. And then I watched the movie back, and it's like 10 times bigger than I ever imagined it would be. So there's that kind of treat of, watching these movies after you film them. That is, I just noticed your shirt. I love that. Thank you. That it's so many things you never knew to expect. I mean, the bats, the wereworms, they aren't on set with you. Those things.
No? There's no dragon?
There's Benedict.
The time is upon us when all must choose which side we are on.
We cannot win this fight. I will not hide. While others fight our battles for us! They are my friends.
Will you follow me one last time?
The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, December 17. Experience it in IMAX 3D, rated PG-13.